What's up, bro? Can I help you? I'm just working on the Hako, bro. Do you know how to work on these engines?
No, I have no idea.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm gonna need you to watch out, bro, because this is a very, like, specificated area, bro. So, like, things could go wrong, and I don't want you getting hurt. This engine is mighty dangerous, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could really get hurt messing around with these electronics, bro.
What is the tape measure for?
I have to measure right to get the electricity right, bro. This is electricity from the 70s. It's not the same as your modern day pussy ass Gen X electricity, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. So just watch out, bro.
Alright.
For real. Like, back up for your own good, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not even trying to be that guy, bro. Honestly, I hate being that guy because I know how it feels, but like, I'm not even trying to be that guy right now, bro. So for real, I'm gonna need you to just back up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 5 inches.
I'm here with Ralph Barbosa, and he has
Walker.
aka Pablo Walker, aka Ralph to the
Max,
aka Ralph GT Ralph,
Gran Turismo Ralph,
aka Hakosuka,
Hako Ralph, Sukabosa.
So Ralph got a brand new car, and it is a legendary car. These are super rare, and there's probably less than 10 in the United States.
This is the most expensive car.
Tell him about your car.
This is the most expensive thing I've ever purchased. This is the most expensive thing I own. This is... Show them.
GTR. What does that stand for?
Gran Turismo Ralph. And this is real. This is a legit Hakosuka. This isn't a GTR replica. This isn't a GTR tribute. I'm not hating on those. Those are badass Hakos, you know.
Hey, pop the hood. Show 'em.
I don't even know if you call those Hakos, though.
Pop the hood.
Pop the hood.
Wow. Look at that. This is no L series engine. This is what is it? A G20, S20? I forgot what they're called.
Like Fat Joe said, it'll be a cold day in hell the day I take an L.
Beautiful car. Beautiful engine.
I got this car from Top Rank Motors. Alright, my buddy Brian, I'm not sure how to say his last name, Janushk. Brian Janushk at Top Rank Motors. Those guys are legit. They bring over all the top-notch cars you want to get. I am currently, I swore an oath, from now on I'm only buying projects. But when I saw that they were able to get their hands on this, I took it. I took the opportunity. I really couldn't even afford it. I'm gonna be backed up on my 2025 taxes. I'll probably have some problems with the IRS, but it was worth it to own a real legitimate Hakosuka.
And how long have you been wanting this car?
Since I was about 14 or 15 years old, and I first saw them on Google.
On Google?
Thank you, internet. Somebody was telling me that you don't pronounce it like that. It's pronounced Hakosuka, but it's in Texas now. In Texas, we say Hakosuka.
Hakosuka, hell yeah. That's nice, man. What's your favorite part about this car?
The shape of it?
The shape of it. Which curve is your favorite?
Right here.
If you had to pick one. Oh yeah, that's a... Man, imagine getting a dent in that curve. That'd be hard to replicate, right?
Yeah. Don't jinx me. Matter of fact, get out of my garage.
Alright, later, bro. Alright, and we learned something cool about the stickers, right?
Yeah.
Show them the stickers. Which one is it? Is it that?
Here. We got a sticker here. We got a sticker there. Number 9, because the power level is 9,000. Sticker there. So, if I remember the story correctly, the dude who's in charge of hunting these down, who owns one of these himself, when he got in contact with like the, what is it,
Prince.
The dealer? Prince.
Yeah.
Where they originally sold them, right?
Yeah, so Prince was bought by Nissan back in the day. So from what I understand, Prince was bought by Nissan back in the day. Prince was like a racing company, and Nissan not so much. So they wanted like the racing aspect, and that's how the GTR was kind of created, with like Prince and Nissan together. But this was apparently sold by Prince or something like that.
And they would come with these stickers out of the dealership. So the dude who's in charge of finding these also got in touch with those dudes who originally were selling them and got the original stickers made so that it could look like it came right out of the dealer. Which it didn't come right out of the dealer, but it did come with only 23,000 kilometers. Which I don't know what that is in miles, but it's very little.
Last time I converted in my head, people were commenting that I was wrong, so I'm not gonna do it. But I think it's like it's around.
You're wrong, Colonel Sanders.
It's around 16,000 miles. What was it?
Check this
I'm
out.
not even gonna say nothing.
Check this out.
But it's less than 20,000 miles.
Look at this. Look at this thing. Whoa.
Oh fuck! Hey, clean that up, bro.
Okay.
This brake fluid is gonna damage your paint. For real, I'm not even playing.
Finna make everybody mad in the comments.
Gets a one of a kind GTR, ruins the paint. All right, so we just knocked off 10K from the car, right? Yeah, such a beautiful car. Runs very good. Paint used to be great. Now, not so much. You know, the wipers work. Everything works on this thing. Ralph got to drive it for the first time today. How was that like?
Shit, it rolled smooth. I thought it would be rougher, but nah, it was. The thing rolled like gravy. Shifted easy. I mean, this thing is immaculate. I've never even used that word before. I couldn't afford to before.
Oh, and the seats. What do you feel about the seats? These are the real GTR seats, right? Something like that.
Yeah, the original interior.
They were saying that you can tell if it's a GTR or not by the seats, and these are pretty cool seats.
Bro, this leather, it gets you in the mood. I almost wanted to mess around and just hump Luis real quick, because these things are so sexy right here. And he was the only one sitting next to me.
And that's harassment, man.
Shut up.
All right, and what does this warning say?
This is warning. You are not qualified to drive this car. You're just lucky you were funny enough to make the money to buy this car. So you better watch yourself and do your homework. Sincerely, the creator of Japan.
Damn. The creator of Japan gave that, like, put that on there for you.
Also, it says, your Netflix special was funny. I would be honored if you'd made an honest woman out of my daughter.
Yeah, it's such cool lines, cool emblems. These wheels were custom made for the car by where was it? Michelin. They had to get some special wheels for it.
The Michelin man, the big white puffy dude, he had to make them himself. I demanded nothing less.
Nothing less. So the cool thing about this car, it's super rare. They only made like less than 2,000 real GTRs. And the funny thing is, you know, the first GTR was actually a 4-door, and then the 2 doors came after.
Hey bro, if you had a family, you would hunt down the 4-door one?
Nah.
You would still hunt down the 2-door one?
Yeah, I don't like 4 doors.
You want this one, bro?
Yeah, I want that one.
Okay, you can have it.
All right. Bet.
When I die.
All right, got it on video twice now.
This was AI.
AI? Nah. Okay, so the engine, we were told too by the guy at Top Rank, Brian.
Brian Janusz.
Mr. Brian told us that this engine is super rare, super expensive. They only came on these GTRs, and to get the block alone, if you can find it, is around $1,000.
Hey, bleep that out when you put that in the video.
All right, I'll bleep
just
that
to
out.
keep it interesting.
All right.
Also, I don't want people to come and kill me.
Cool. It was my dream car too, when I was in high school.
Bro, you didn't have no dreams. Shut up.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bro, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh shit, me too. Hey, what's your IQ level?
Like 4.
Hell yeah.
You were at GTR Fest.
Yes, I took 2 GTRs.
How did it feel having people crowd around your Hakosuka?
It felt cool.
Tell them about the guy that was staring at it.
There was this guy with his buddies, and they were like scoping it out real hard because you know they don't know if it's real or not. And I had my Hooters jacket right there. Hold on, let me show the jacket. I had my Hooters jacket laying right there on the seat, and I walked up to the guy while he was looking at my car. I was like, "Hey, bro, that's a real Hooters jacket in there." And he goes like this. And I almost wanted to tell him, like, bro, your wife's ugly, right? I was gonna let him ride in the Hako, but then he did that ugly ass look. I was like,
and what does this car mean to you, man? Now that you got it, you're looking at it. What does it mean to you?
I don't know, man. It means dreams do come true. It means work hard, and nobody can stop you. If you want something bad enough, you'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if you didn't figure out a way to make it happen, maybe you didn't want it bad enough. I wanted this car bad, bro.
Yeah.
For those of you saying like I just got into cars now, bro, I wanted this car bad. I just was cocky enough and conceited enough to know that comedy was my way out. Comedy was my way to make money. So I just stuck with comedy and nothing else. I'm obsessed with comedy, and now that I got some elbow room, I'm back to this. For those of you who don't know, I did used to work on cars. I used to be a painter. All right, the only reason I stopped painting cars was so that I could make time for comedy, because I knew comedy would make me more money. But I always knew I'd come back. That's why I built a shop right next door. That's right, I got my very own paint shop. Luis is just teaching me the mechanical side.
Yeah.
All right.
Now that we got Ralph's thoughts, let's go to his first test drive.
Hakosuka.
Hakosuka.
Hakosuka. Dang, you don't got a license plate on it? Okay, we are now in the Hakosuka, and funny thing about this thing, it's so old that it doesn't have seatbelts.
Yeah, it's just back in a time of men, stupid men, but men nonetheless.
So if we wreck, we die like real men.
If we don't wreck, we live like careful men. When I die, you can have it.
All right. Ralph has a interesting theory that I'm gonna die first, right?
I'll probably live forever.
Before, Ralph was scared of, he didn't think it'd make it. What do you think about it now?
Alright, so originally I wanted to put it on a trailer and just, you know, transport it to GTR Fest. But then Luis was like, nah, just drive it. So I was like, alright, I'm no chicken. So I started it this morning to take my son to school, and man, this thing drives badass. It drives like a dream, like a wet dream. It feels like when you're about to get it on with an older woman, and you think she might be too fragile or maybe not, you know, such a good lay in the sack. But as you get in there, you're like, oh no, she was a prime in her time, and she still holds up.
What are you gonna name this old hag?
I'm gonna name her Barbara.
So this car, it won 50 consecutive races in a row.
And then the guy who was racing it, he got laid like a lot. Yeah. Back then you had to be married to get laid. This guy was the first guy ever to be like, I don't need to be married. I'll be a bachelor. I'm a race car driver. At least in Japan, you know?
Yeah. We got no radio here. Ralph sings, so he's our new radio.
Take me home, country road, don't let me down, something like that. You know how it goes. Ooh, like that, right? Going 100 miles an hour road. Oh shit! Oh. Who would have thought we'd have a 1971 Nissan Skyline GTR and we'd be driving it through the heart of Texas?
All right, Ralph. How old were you when you wanted one of these Hakosuka?
About 15. I was like about 10 or 9 when I first discovered GTRs, thanks to my buddy Mark. The first one I saw was the one that has the kind of like little bubble top, or I don't know what you'd call it. It looks like more of a Datsun. It has the
the 70s.
The 70s
The one that looks like a muscle car.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so first I saw that one.
I think it's C110.
And then one day when I was like 14 or 15, I tried to look it up to download a picture of it. And then I saw these, and I was like, oh, mama, that's the one, the Hakosuka. And so yeah, I wanted one of these. I was about 14 or 15. And I'm 28, so it took me about 14 years.
Now, when I was in high school, it's a financial literacy class. They told us, what's your dream car? And then you gotta basically pick a job so you can afford the car. And for me, it was one of these, Hakosuka. And at the time, I found them on the internet for, I think it was 60,000. That's what they went back in 2014. And I was like, man, I think I decided to be an engineer so I could afford it. And yeah, I definitely can't afford this on an engineering salary now. They've shot up a tremendous amount since then.
It just shot up a little bit. He's exaggerating.
Do you feel scared driving this car?
Not at all. The only thing that worries me about this car is that if something was to go wrong, it might be very, very, very difficult to find something to replace whatever goes wrong. But other than that, no.
You should LS swap this.
Yes, if anything goes wrong with this, we'll LS swap it.
Or D15.
No, we'll LS swap it, Texas style. Alright, we're gonna show this car off, show what it can do by getting this chick's attention. Hey bro! She'll get me next time.
Real talk, what is it about Texans that every time you're driving, they have to beat you? If you're going 50, someone has to go 60 and like pass you.
We all have small penises.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. So if I'm going 30 and nobody else is around, fine, I'm going 30. But if all of a sudden you pass me, what the hell is your problem? Now I gotta pass you. Small penis syndrome. Even those who are blessed in here still have the small penis syndrome. Because it's like now you gotta prove you got a big penis.
And you do that by passing people and having a lifted truck, right?
Yes, and having a gun.
And a gun.
There's an area called VIP Elite, which is where you guys will be. Both cars will go.
I've never been in Elite before.
Wow.
Thing is sick, bro. I want to suck that guy up right now.
Hey,
What's up?
Where you steal this from?
Huh?
Who the fuck are you?
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Gary. Nice to meet you.
I'm Ralph. Nice to meet you.
Oh shit! I watch you on my goddamn phone.
Hey.
Hey Matt, that's that funny nigga from Joe Rogan.
So you leave this man alone. He doesn't want an R33.
Who? Him? Hey, listen. When he wants God's Skyline, he'll talk to me. All right. Well,
Story behind this.
You can do that too.
Was it a Yakuza member?
No. So this is it was a car that we found in Japan directly from its owner.
Yeah.
We sourced it, brought it in, did a light restoration at Top Rank, just going through, putting things, you know, getting this like reset, I guess, back to being fresh. We did some things like sourcing the as close to the original tire as possible. So this is like it's a Michelin tire that they make new for older vehicles like this, so it'd be spec'd back to its original way. Everything on this car is how you would have bought it from the factory, basically.
Yeah.
Down to the rear arches, which do come on the Hako GTR. And everything else we could find, all the original stickers, everything we bought brand new or had redone. So every little sticker and every little detail on it looks new,
Yeah.
as if you would have bought it from the factory.
Yeah, and it's amazing. And it was his first time driving it today.
Dude, I heard.
And it ran great. It felt great.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, the S20 engine that's in this car is like the reason that this car is amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, it has the OG, you know, racing spec Hako engine
Yeah.
from the factory in these cars.
Do you know how many GTR there is in America of like
Of
Yeah.
actual Hako GTRs,
actual Haku?
there's got to be maybe less than 10.
Less than 10.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Less
They
than
didn't make very many of them.
Let's sell the motor now.
Hey, he said he's gonna LS swap it.
Bro, I got one for you. 2 LS swap. Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. That was Ralph's thoughts on finally getting his dream car, the Hakosuka, which is the way we pronounce it in Texas, and his very first time driving it. If you want more videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel.